Good day and welcome back to my channel. This is an unboxing for you, and this is, I believe, my first dragon kit. I've built some trumpeter, I've built some Zvezda. This is the first time I have ever built a dragon kit. I don't know, dragon are sort of the hot thing for a lot of armor modelers, and me not being one of those pro type armor modelers. This is my first one, and this was a gift from my lady, and I'm actually kind of excited, and I'm excited because, the subject is kind of cool. I really like the look of this thing, and I'm kind of excited that it's a dragon kit. So we will go ahead and take a look inside the box here. If this is on any of y'all's radar, you can see what I've got in here. Dragon, it's a SmartKit. The stuff going around the backside, you've got some nice pictures here, box art, some really nice renders of the tank. I guess it's an SPG, but I'm going to use those two phrases interchangeably, even though I know they're not. This side, and it's kit 6750, and then some really nice renders on the back. Interesting thing about this one is it does show that I believe it is so that I believe you can build it with the outside tracks that are removable, as I understand this vehicle was too wide to be carried on trains, and so they built it so the outer track and that housing was removable. Now, I don't know much about the T28. I just know it looked really cool, and it was on my list of things I want, and my lady helped me out. So I'm going to look at this. I will do some more research on the tank, but let's take a look inside the plastic. And okay, I can say Dragon Card Unlock. Have not gotten that achievement before, so there we go. Dragon Card with PE parts and very few decals. Transfers. Plastic. All of your stuff, all of your plastic comes bagged, even your big hull parts and other things. So it looks like there's quite a good bit of stuff here. Wheels. Look at that. I think there's a lot of wheels. This actually puts T28 apparently puts German engineering to shame. What with all of the wheels. And these are interesting tracks. We'll take a look at this in a minute. And then details. Those are some interesting tiny details. And here we go. And we do get a metal barrel, which is kind of cool. And then our instruction kit. So we'll start with that. Start with our instruction manual here. And we have our sprue map, which lets us know what all we have. You have 2 of type B, and there's a whole bunch here, it looks like, that are, if I understand right, the blue is not used. So there's quite a bit there that you don't use. It folds out like big old, like one of the old school road maps. And you've got your color call outs, which is cool. And then we go right into the instructions. So you've got your running gear to put together. Now, big thing here is all of the ×2, ×6, ×6. So there's going to be a lot of keeping track of what you've done. You'll end up with 8 of each side of these wheels. I guess bogies, I guess is what they're called. But you're going to get 8 of those assemblies when you're done. Flip it over, and then we start looking at the hull. Start getting return rollers put on, then you get the bogies put on, and then you start working on these outer pieces, and you have track parts if you wish. C. Maybe, yep, C is, okay, some of these smaller parts. So M is your photo etch, there we go. Okay, so cool. Alright. Yeah, so these are photo etch parts. It's kind of neat. So they're sort of, the photo etch is called out with the blue arrows. That's kind of neat. It'll be helpful to me anyway. And I flip it over. We go and flip it around, hit the other side, flip it upside down. There's another, so you literally fold up the box. That'll be interesting. So this is new to me, by the way, so I'm a little bit excited about this. Excited as in a little trepidatious, but hey, you know, whatever. Yeah, and then you go start putting all the detail parts on the upper part of the hull, drop your casement in, and then, so this is neat. Yeah, so the casement goes down and then these go on that way. And then there's your tow cables and those, which I guess are carrying racks or things. Your unidentified unit for 45, your markings, which are very limited, and your color callouts, which is pretty much green. I'm not sure if I'm going to stay with that, if I'm going to do everything green, but this looks like a very interesting build. Looks like very, at least entertaining. Take a look at the plastic, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try not to open all the pieces because I don't know that's necessary. I'm going to zoom this down a little bit. All right. So these are the new Dragon tracks. Now my understanding is these are, these can go together with glue, and they go together fairly well. It's not like, you know, the rubberized rubber band tracks, but never use these, so we will see how that goes. It's interesting that these are warped out, and they're actually vacuum sealed that way. So they were put together that way coming from the factory. That one's kind of that way too. I'm guessing it just might be the way it's done. So that's interesting. And then we get 2 of these. Actually, we get 1, 2, 3, 4 of these sprues. I'd like to not open them all the way up, but let's take a look at the detail. Very fine rivet detail there. I'm not seeing a little bit of flash right there. Flip it over. Again, more detail. Some really nice parts. The sprue gates are really fine, which is nice. I'm thinking these are ejector pieces. Those right there. Those are actually pieces to help eject those very fragile parts out. That's kind of cool. I like that. Those are pieces for running gear. Neat. And these look like more of the same. This is Q. Q. How many of Q? Q. 8. So there are 8. So they're basically all of those. They're all 8 of them. And these guys, this is E. Is E. There are 4 of these. These are very, very fine little detail parts, and I'm assuming they are either part of wheels, tracks, or both. I wonder if those are part of the guide horns. Those are guide horns on the track. I don't know. I'll find out. The details, again, it's nice and small. The casting's kind of cool, and your sprue gate is, it looks to be fairly reasonably easy to handle. And okay, so this looks like an update that's put in here, and this is for the periscopes and the vision blocks, or the vision blocks. I guess there's not really periscopes or vision blocks. I don't know. So tankers, sorry, not my expertise, so I will probably use the wrong language. I'm trying here. Okay. Metal gun barrel, pretty straightforward. Big advantage of said metal gun barrel is that there is no seam, and that's about it. It's not hollow, so it pretty much takes its muzzle brake, and there you go. But there's no seam, which is the big cool thing about it. And then these are your clear parts. really not much to say about those. And then there's your, I believe it's your caliber 50. Nice mount. The detail on that's actually really nice. Cleaning that sprue gate off will be a little entertaining, but other than that, the rest of this looks really nice. Okay. And then parts for wheels. And pretty much on all of them, there are seam lines right down the middle. So, I don't know if that's on purpose or needed, or if it'll even be a thing. But you'll have, basically you've got to clean all of these off. And if they're in a place where they are going to be seen, and I'm not sure that they are, but if they're in a place they're going to be seen, those seams will have to be taken care of. And there's looks to be a few more of them. I guess they added extra. I'll find it out when I go to put this all together, right? And 2 of this sprue. Check your pin marks there, but won't matter because that's all against the... I mean, the detail on that's really nice. Very fine sprue gates again. Cleaning these off. Cleaning these off might be a little bit challenging, but, you know, hey. We live and we learn, right? So, more of these guys. This is Q. Did I say, what was the other one? That's Q8. Oh, so this is part of Q. So yeah, these are part of. So interesting. So Q is this one and this one, and these come separately bagged. So if you're looking, again, the details are nice. Your sprue gates are on the tips of your sprockets. So cleaning that off actually will be a little bit easy. Just got to be careful when you're doing the trimming. Nice. Nice detail on those parts there. Okay. And this is the lower hull. Nice weld seams. That's nice detail. Cool. And that's on the inside. You're really not going to see much there. That's kind of cool. That's really neat. And I'll save you having to do that detail yourself. And then let's get these guys. This is sprue G. More wheel parts. Tongue buckle. Pieces are nice and clean. Again, very small sprue gates, so cleaning up should be easy. Easy, straightforward, I guess is more the term I should be using. Just easy. And so we have 2 of these, and I believe that's what we saw our, where are we here? There. So that's what that one update was for. Is these guys right here. There's 2 of these. Very nice rivet detail around where those blocks go. I guess they are periscopes because they stick up and over. So, again, tanker, sorry. I figured this stuff out as I go. Super tiny handles. Again, nice small sprue gates to go with them, but I'm not certain that just redoing those out of PE won't be better. Now, here's interesting. So this is the guards for the lights, and normally I would have expected to see those in PE, but they're done in plastic. I like that they've got them protected. They actually don't look bad. Tools look pretty nice. Your maul, yeah, the tools look really nice. These actually go together quite well. Another guard in plastic, more guard in plastic. I don't know. I mean, you've got all this really fine detail like these handles, and then you've got that, but I guess that's okay. Okay, let me rephrase it. It'll be okay for me. I guess from you more expert guys, what your opinion will be. So there's a casement for the big gun. And you can see there is cast texture there. Recessed bolts in the side hull, or in the side skirts of the hull, I guess. And so this will let the gun traverse up and down because we like to make things move. Again, cast texture on the front. And that surface, I guess. More fine details of like parts of running gear. Really cool. I like to work on this. I am very much looking forward to this. And then there's our casement. And there is nice cast texture here. Wow. This is a beast. I mean, this is a beast. I do not have my ruler handy, but so that's almost 4 inches across right there. Add the rest of that. So we're talking something that's going to be almost 6 inches wide. That is really cool. That's going to be beast-like. That is going to be impressive. Sit that next to a SU-152. And then my Dragon card. And we have springs. And there's our markings. And those pieces. And then those are my boxes. Looks like there's only 2 boxes. Yep. And tow cable. Well, there we go. There we are. That is what's in the box for this experimental. I understand this is an experimental machine. T28 SuperHeavy. Pretty sure this thing didn't get very far. But it's sort of a really, really cool subject, and I'm really looking forward to building it. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, and happy modeling.